Yeah, what's going on, you guys? What's up? This is Guru the Ghost. Thank you all for listening. And the title of this live stream is Popping Bubbles. And what I mean with that is that, like, popping a bubble is really easy. Just put your finger on a soap bubble and it pops. Stick a needle into a balloon and it pops. And what I mean with popping bubbles, like, when we took the red pill, we pop that really big bubble, what we call the matrix. But a lot of people in this world are living in a smaller bubble, within bubbles. A lot of people are living in fake realities, an artificial island of the illusion that they have created for themselves. And in this live stream, I want to touch upon it. So I'm just waiting a couple of minutes before yeah, more people jump in. If you have a question or have your own opinion or just want to share your thoughts, just yeah, bring it on. If you are from the United States, I wish you a really good evening. Me myself, I am from the Netherlands. For me, it's right now it's 4:30 in the morning or at night, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, for me, it's in the middle of the night. Actually, I should be sleeping right now, but yeah, I cannot sleep, so I just decided, I'm just gonna do this live stream. So I'm gonna wait 2 or 3 minutes, and then I will touch upon the topic popping bubbles. And what I mean with popping bubbles is like if you're trying to explain people something, like you always think that you are trying to do them a favor, but at the end of the day, they hate you because you are trying to drag them out of their fantasy world. And I think we all have a story about that. Me also. I want to share that. Maybe you guys also want to share that. So, how do you pop somebody's bubble just by asking them a simple question based on facts and based on reality, you know? So, yeah, but anyway, let's get started, guys. Like when I took the red pill, I was like, I am happy with the things that I have, and I don't have to make up any stories to present myself like I am ultra successful. And when it comes to yeah, people in general, they are presenting themselves like they are ultra successful. You see them in fancy cars, living in big houses, and 8 out of 10 times they cannot even afford that. it is like, they are trying to present themselves like ultra successful, not for themselves, but more for a image towards other people, towards the outside world. And like it's everybody see each other as some sort of a competition, if you like it or not. And like it is very tough. It is a, yeah, I don't know how to say it in English, but and like it is a biological impulse to overcome, yeah, not wanting to see people fail. Have you ever had something really bad happen to you, and then at the same moment you see something really good happen to someone else? And it's really hard in that position to, yeah, not want to see someone fail. It is hard to teach yourself to be happy for someone else, and not like without being upset or maybe jealous. It is really hard to see somebody else succeed and see yourself fail. And when I mean with yeah, popping bubbles, when I took the red pill, I break I break free from that bigger bubble that we call the matrix, but I also break free from that bubble within that bubble, my own matrix. I was like, this is not me. I don't want to be that way. And this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm not gonna do. And like a lot of people are still trapped in their own bubble because they are not happy with themselves. It is based on their insecurity, and it's also based of the things that they wanted in their life, but they never took the power, or they didn't work enough for it, to doing the things that they want, or actually living the life that they want, or being the person that they actually want to be. So they look at other people and they try to compare themselves. People in general are seeing themselves like competition. And like when it comes to MGTOW, like I decided to go my own way, uh, based on certain choices in my life, based on a certain moment where I was like, I want this, but is this a good idea or not? Like, you can do something because you want it, but you gotta think for yourself, like, do I actually gonna do this because I want it, or is it also a good idea? Always think about the consequences, like looking this from a blue pill aspect, just from a blue pill aspect. From a blue pill aspect, I would say to you, I want to have a girlfriend. I want to have children. I want that from a blue pill aspect. But I am not blue pilled. I am red pilled. So uh, when I relate to that, when it comes to society nowadays, I'm like, having a relationship and having a family with kids, that is not a good idea. There is a chance of 70, 80, maybe 90% that is not gonna work out, So I am not gonna do it. And like, you can call yourself quote unquote red pilled, but when you take that red pill, you pop that big bubble, what we call the matrix. Okay, so you took that red pill, you popped that bubble. So now what? How are you gonna continue your life? Because you're still trapped in your own matrix. It's like, a matrix within a matrix, a simulation within a simulation, a video game within a video game. And like, you can take the red pill, but it is your own choice to actually swallow that red pill or just spit it out. I took the red pill, I swallowed the red pill, and I never spit it out. I also popped my own bubble. I was like, this is the way how the world is, but this is also the way how I am. I am capable of this, but I am not capable of that. This is the person that I am, but that is not the person that I am. And when I talk about popping bubbles, like, yeah, put your finger on a soap bubble, it pops. Stick a needle in a balloon, it pops. It's really easy. And yeah, maybe that's a strange comparison, but if I relate to that to our red pill knowledge and the matrix that we are living in, if you talk to people in general, just in daily life, like I don't have to know you personally to know what you are about. I don't have to know how you look like. You don't have to show your face. If I talk to you 2 or 3 minutes, I know what kind of person you are. And a good example of that is like if you say something to me without any emotions, without angriness, without sadness, without happiness, without positive energy, without negative energy, just without some emotional expression, I don't have to know you. But I then if you don't show emotion, I am like, I do, you are talking full of shit right now. You are not real. And if I ask you a simple question and you cannot answer that question, then I popped your bubble. I try to drag you out of your own fantasy world. And like I don't really see myself as an official content creator. I almost never post a video. I almost never doing a live stream. I just doing this once in a while just for that camaraderie, for that MGTOW brotherhood. But yeah, like I said again, for me it's now in the middle of the night. Actually, I should have sleep now, but I cannot sleep. So fuck it, man. Just a live stream, man. Welcome to the ghost house. Yeah, just kidding, guys. Don't take me too much serious. But anyway, like popping someone's bubble. Like if somebody tells you something and you are like, "Hey, you are full of shit," try to pop that person's bubble just by asking them a simple question. Just a simple question. Uh, yeah, once I had a date with a girl, and yeah, when I had that date with that girl, she was bragging about her ex-boyfriend, how good and how great her ex-boyfriend was. And I was like, okay, yeah, nice for you. But I was like, I literally asked her if that boyfriend was so good, what is the reason that you are not together anymore? Ooh. Oh, she didn't like that. And she didn't give me a specific sorry, she didn't give me a specific answer, but I saw the failureness and the disappointment in her eyes. And I am not gonna say that I can read other people's minds, but for me, it's like a sixth sense. Like I don't have to know you personally. I know you are talking full of shit right now, man. There is always a reason for the things that you did not accomplish. I'm gonna say that one more time. There is always a reason for the things that you have not accomplished. And like I said before, be careful with what you are saying because I don't know you and you don't know me. Like an old coworker of mine, he doesn't work there anymore, but uh, he had a really great story about Thailand. And a lot of people they never went to Thailand. So like if you never been to Thailand, I can tell you a lot of fake stories and you probably believe it because you never been to Thailand. So yeah, anyway, that guy, that old coworker, he's starting to yeah, telling things about Thailand. And yeah, the people that never been there, they believe him. But I am that type of motherfucker. I've been to Thailand 6 times now. 6 times. And I was like, to that coworker, hey, yo, yeah, great story. Yeah, interesting story. I've been to Thailand 6 times now. Yeah, tell me more. Can you tell me something about your trip in Thailand? And when I asked that him, like he couldn't give me an answer. Like he was in totally shock. He was like, "Oh shit, man, this dude actually been in Thailand and I am not." And like I always say, I cannot read other people's minds, but yeah, I'm a motherfucking liar. I can read your mind, man. I don't have to know you. I don't need to. I don't need to know you. I don't want to know you. You know, just because of the way how you talk, the emotional expression. I know, like you are telling the truth or you are talking full of shit. But anyway, I asked that guy, yeah, can you show me some pictures from Thailand? Yeah, yeah, my the battery of my phone is empty. Okay, like you can tell me a lot of shit, but then at that moment I already know enough, man. You never been to Thailand, and no offense, and I don't hate you, but if you've never been in Thailand, then why the fuck you are telling people like that? Do you hate yourself so much that you are creating your own Truman show? Go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself, man. And like, yeah, right now I'm giving you guys an example. Like, a lot of people, they are living in fake realities. They are living in their own bubble. They are making up stories to impress other people and not because it benefit themselves. No, they think they can get a higher position towards other people, and that is totally wrong to my from my opinion. Live for yourself and like never hate people because they have maybe more than you. The reason that people have more than you is because yeah, maybe they worked harder than you. Like if you see somebody driving in a Mercedes and you don't have a Mercedes, you can do two things. You can be jealous at that person, or you also can think like, hey, I also want a Mercedes. What am I gonna do? How much money do I gonna make? How I gonna make that money to buy that Mercedes, Uh, maybe you can ask that person that rides in a Mercedes, yo, uh, give me some advice, So don't see other people as your enemy because they have something that you don't have, but maybe you want it. I mean, like right now, I have been to the United States 3 times. I have been to Southeast Asia 6 times. And right now, you can hate me or you can be jealous of me, maybe because you have never been to Southeast Asia or maybe because you have never been to United States. But if you want to go there and maybe you want to be, yeah, the same like me, work for it, man. Work for it. Try to keep the best out of yourself. Be positive. Be creative, you know? And that is the problem that I have with people in general. They are presenting themselves like ultra successful, but they are not. Like maybe they are driving around in their Mercedes, but 8 out of 10 times they don't even have money for gas. They are living in big houses, but they don't even have the money to go on vacation. They are living from paycheck to paycheck. They are not far away from being homeless, you know? And like when I took the red pill, I was like, I am happy. The world is how it is, and I am happy with the things that I have. I mean, like if you see a couple walking on the streets, a guy with some really hot chick, you can be jealous at that guy because he is having a hot chick, but not everything is so picture perfect like the way how you see it. Even though that guy has a hot chick, maybe she treats him like shit. Maybe he has one of the most fucked up relationships that you can imagine. And even though they are kissing and they walking hand in hand with each other, that is a image towards the outside world. You know, like you also can be jealous or hate somebody that he is living in a bigger house than you, but maybe that person he doesn't have the money to go on vacation. Like me myself, I am just living in a two-bedroom apartment in some building. I'm on the fourth floor. I'm paying, yeah, rent. It's not that I own something, but yeah, coming back at MGTOW, I have the possibility to walk away when I want. You know, like if I lose my job right now, I will be safe for about a year. No, 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 not a year. About I think 10 months or so. But it's not that I am living from paycheck to paycheck because I am aware of the consequences, the things that maybe could happen. You know. So yeah, when I took the red pill, I break free from that bigger bubble that we call the matrix. But when I went deeper in that rabbit hole, I also popped my own bubble, my own fake reality. Because like you can be aware of the things that are happening in this world. Okay, then so in general you can call yourself red pill, okay? But look at yourself. Do you always speak the truth? Do you always really tell people what you want, or do you tell them because they expect that you say that to people? Think for yourself, man. Really think for yourself. Try to pop your own bubble. Try to break free from your own fantasy world. Just be honest with yourself. Like, I can do this, but I cannot do that. I know this, but I do not know that, you know? And that is also like, that is the way how I am trying to develop myself, you know? Like, there are things that I'm good at, but there are also things that I'm not good at, you know? And just because of the fact that I am not good at certain things is because I am not interested in those things. And the things that I'm interested in, I'm trying to accomplish that to be honest with myself, you know? And like what I see with people in general, Like a lot of people are not happy with themselves and they see each other like uh yeah they like competitives, you know? Like you always want more than somebody else. If you failed at something, then maybe you want to see somebody else fail. If you accomplished something, then maybe you also want to see that person accomplish the same way like you did. And like when I took the red pill, I took a distance from that. I was like, I am happy for myself, but I'm also happy for the things that other people have, you know? And it is really hard to teach yourself to be in that position where you are, yeah, still happy for someone, even when you failed, and they succeeded. And like I am at that stage right now where I can say, if I fail at something and I see someone succeed, I am still gonna be happy for that person. But most people are not like that. It is our, yeah, biological, it is in our biologically, sorry, it is in our biologically. Sorry for my fucked up English, guys, but anyway, like we feel competitive towards each other because that is our, yeah, natural state of survival. And a good example of that is like right now my one of my hobbies is traveling. But because of this, yeah, COVID-19 bull crap, yeah, I cannot leave my country. But if you are listening right now and you have the chance to leave your country to see the world, uh, enjoy it, man. I am happy for you. And I would never hate you because you have the opportunity to doing something that I don't have the opportunity to do that. And that is the problem with a lot of people. They see each other as competitives and they hate themselves because they are not actually the really person that they want to be, because they are doing things based on opinions of other people. And when it comes to, yeah, popping bubbles, just try to realize that you are living for yourself. And again, you can be aware of how fucked up this world is. You can be aware of the fact that we are going straight down to the bottom. Okay, then you are red pilled. But go a little bit deeper into that rabbit hole. Try to look at yourself. Try to break free from your own fakeness, your own fake reality, your own matrix, your own simulation, you know? Because if you are honest with yourself, you can get really far in life. Trust me. And like when I said like when you have a conversation with somebody, like like even though you maybe do not know that person, I always have a feeling like, you are you are telling the truth or you are talking shit right now, Like the reason why people lie, like there are a couple of different ways of lying. Telling something that is not true or telling something that you're like, no, that is not true or that is not happened. Those are two different uh ways of lying. A lot of people lying, like they say, like, yeah, yesterday, yeah, I fucked a couple of girls, I made some money, and maybe the way how they tell you that, it is not true. And you probably think, like, if that is not true, why are you tell that me like that way? Those people are not happy with themselves. They hate themselves. But instead of working towards to the things that they actually really want, they're gonna make up stories. They are creating their own bubble, their own fake reality, their own Truman show towards other people. It is not even for themselves. It doesn't even benefit themselves. No, it is just an image towards the outside world. And that is a problem with a lot of people. Like when it comes to MGTOW, we always like to talk about female nature and dating bullshit. I am not down with that bullshit anymore. For me, it's time to literally going my own way. I walked away, or maybe that's not the right word, but I am trying to do my best to stay away from most people in general, men and women. And like, I think people hate you more than you would probably think. If you have something that other people don't have, maybe that's already a reason to hate you. If you know something that someone else doesn't know, for that person, that is already maybe a reason to hate you, And like, why all that hate, you know? Like, I would never blame you for if you have something that I don't have. I would never hate you because if you know something that I do not know. And maybe you can give me some good advice. Maybe you can teach me something. But like, I am happy with the things that I have. Like, it always can get better. But if you wanna, make it better, work for it. And uh, try to escape your own bubble. Like, this is what I want, and that is what I do not want. And like, don't be jealous at other people. Like, if you see a guy walking with a hot chick, better him than you, man. I mean, like if you know the game, if you really know the game, don't play the game. If you know the game, just don't play the game because it's a lose situation. And like, when I popped my own bubble, I also realized, I have all this knowledge, but there is nothing that I can do about it. And a lot of guys in the manosphere, they think that they can change something because of their knowledge, because of the videos that they made. I do not agree with that. I also make like, the reason that I make videos, my channel is not to spread the message because the message is already spread. My channel is not for trying to wake people up. No, my channel is for those people that already woken up and maybe feel a little bit, alone, or they don't know how to deal with that. And I am trying to give that positive energy. If you are listening right now, and you are not alone, even if you think that. Try to be honest with yourself. You can lie to this whole world, but at the end, be honest with yourself because at the end of the day, all you got is yourself. And like, when it comes to interactions with other people, a lot of people, they are living in fake realities. And like, the more they speak about that, the more that you can assume like those people are still trapped in their own bubble, their own fakeness, their own fake reality, their own artificial island of the illusion. Thank you all for listening, guys. I am ghosting out now. Peace.